Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
It is fair to say that quite a lot has changed in British politics since the last general election, and almost as much since the Brexit referendum less than a year ago. In fact, they both seem to belong to a different lifetime. So when voters in England, Wales and Scotland go to the polls in a month's time to elect new councillors and in some places new mayors, there could be, at least according to the polls, significant losses for Labour and for UKIP. The Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn launched his party's campaign today, but I think it's fair to say the government wasn't his only target.
One choice last summer that would decide so many more. It is easy to forget that once there was more to politics than just this.
Brexit means Brexit.
But they say all politics is local, and today Labour tried to remind us of it. Their leader launching the first widespread campaign since the referendum, refocusing on next month's council elections.
Tories are underfunding social care, underfunding our schools, parents being asked to pay when they can't afford it. We need properly funded schools. Our children are our future.
His future will be tested by these elections, with Labour low in the polls, expected to lose seats. He didn't like the questions any leader would be asked.
If you're so concerned about what the Conservative government is doing to Britain, wouldn't it be an idea to step aside and allow someone else to lead Labour?
You're obsessed with this question, if I may say, so utterly obsessed with it.
Isn't it an important obsession to have a strong opposition in Britain? And
we have a very strong opposition in Britain
that.
If you bothered to report what we were doing. If you bothered to report what John Ashworth is doing on the health service, if you bothered to report what Angela Rayner is doing and saying on schools, if you bother to report what the Labour Party is actually saying, it's your responsibility to make sure that the opposition voice is heard as well as the government's voice. It's your failings.
Whoever's failings, success will be determined in places like Derbyshire, Lancashire and Nottinghamshire, councils which Labour holds. They're 3 of 34 English authorities where people are voting next month. There are also 6 new mayoral races and all-out council elections across Scotland and Wales. Theresa May could make history again by gaining seats, just like the Copeland by-election. But tricky, given Conservative cuts to councils.
Nobody likes to see cuts in services, but it is right that we live within our means, and that is very important for us as a party and the government to ensure that we as a country can do that.
UKIP are trying to find a new message to hammer home. Their victory in the referendum may now be their defeat.
The Brexit bubble's been burst and there's no real appeal anymore to UKIP, is there?
No. That's completely wrong. I mean, we're always being written off, but in fact, what we're going to be seeing over the coming months is a major restructuring of the party. It will have a fresher image.
Liberal Democrats.
Something the Lib Dems have enjoyed lately as the last Remainers. Their victory in the Richmond by-election likely to be repeated.
If you think that the worst result the Liberal Democrats have had in a by-election since summer is that we merely doubled our vote, the real sense that the Lib Dems are coming back, being that voice for people who want a sensible alternative to the Conservatives.
These elections may be dominated by national politics, but as ever, watch how the local bites back. Paul Brandt, ITV News.